Alexa, turn on the lights. Hey Siri, set a timer for exactly 10 minutes. Okay Google, play my favorite morning playlist. You just spoke a few simple words into the empty air of your kitchen, and instantly, a little fabric-covered cylinder sitting on the counter springs to life and does exactly what you asked. It feels like having a tiny, invisible, highly efficient butler living right inside your home, always ready to serve you at a moment's notice. But let us be completely honest with each other for a second. While it is incredibly convenient to control your entire house using just your voice, it is also a little bit creepy when you really stop and think about it. Is that little speaker sitting on your nightstand always listening to your private conversations? How does it actually understand the messy words coming out of your mouth, figure out exactly what you want, and execute the command in a fraction of a single second? We bring these smart speakers into our most private and intimate spaces, yet most of us have absolutely no clue how they actually process our voices. Are they secretly recording everything you say and sending it to a massive database to spy on you? Or is there a secure, brilliant piece of technology keeping your family safe while making your life easier? Today, we are going to look inside that little cylinder, strip away the confusing computer science, and break down exactly how a smart speaker works step by step, so you know exactly what is happening in your living room. To truly understand how your smart speaker works, we have to start with the most common fear that everyone has. Is the machine always listening to you? The short answer is yes, but the technical answer is much more complicated and a lot less scary than you might think. Inside your smart speaker, hiding just beneath that plastic or fabric mesh, is a ring of tiny, highly sensitive microphones called a microphone array. These microphones are specifically designed to pick up sounds from every single direction, even if you are whispering from across the room or if the television is blaring in the background. However, the speaker is not constantly recording your conversations and sending them to the internet. Instead, the machine is trapped in a tiny, endless loop of local memory, constantly listening for just one very specific thing: the wake word. The wake word is that magic phrase like Alexa, Hey Siri, or OK Google. Inside the speaker is a tiny, low-power computer chip that only knows how to do one single job. It holds a specific mathematical model of what that exact wake word sounds like. When you talk to your family about what you had for lunch or complain about your boss, the microphones hear the sound, but the chip instantly deletes the audio a fraction of a second later, because it did not hear the magic word. It is basically suffering from engineered temporary amnesia, completely wiping its own memory every few seconds to protect your privacy. The moment you actually say the wake word, everything changes dramatically. That tiny computer chip recognizes the specific acoustic pattern of the magic phrase, and it instantly wakes up the main processor inside the speaker. The glowing ring of lights turns on to let you know it is fully awake and paying attention. And suddenly, the speaker connects directly to the internet. From the exact moment the wake word is detected, the speaker begins actively recording your audio. But here is the crazy part that surprises most people. Your smart speaker does not actually know how to answer your questions. The physical plastic cylinder sitting on your counter is actually incredibly dumb. It does not know the weather, it does not know how to turn off your lights, and it definitely does not know the capital of Australia. Its only real job is to act as a messenger. It takes the audio recording of your command, compresses it into a tiny digital file, and shoots it up through your Wi-Fi router to the internet, sending it to a massive, highly secure cloud computer server owned by Apple, Amazon, or Google. This massive cloud server is where the real brainpower lives, and where the magic actually happens. When the server receives your compressed audio file, it uses an incredibly advanced technology called natural language processing. First, it uses speech recognition software to convert your spoken words into written text. It changes the audio of you saying "turn off the living room lights" into an actual digital text sentence. Next, the artificial intelligence analyzes that text to figure out the complex context and the intent behind your words. It has to understand that living room refers to a specific group of smart bulbs in your house, and turn off means cutting the electrical power. Because human language is messy, we mumble, we use strange slang, and we have dozens of different regional accents, the artificial intelligence uses massive machine learning models to decode all of that messy human speech and pinpoint exactly what action you want it to take. Once the cloud server figures out what you want, it instantly executes the command. If you asked for the weather, it pulls the latest data from a meteorological database. If you ask to turn off the lights, the server sends a secure digital signal back through the internet to the smart hub controlling your living room bulbs, telling them to shut down. Finally, the server formulates a response, converts that text response back into a synthetic, human-sounding audio file, and beams it right back down to the speaker sitting in your kitchen. Your speaker receives the audio file and plays it out loud, saying something like, "Okay, turning off the living room lights." This entire mind-blowing logistical process, listening for the wake word, recording the audio, beaming it to a cloud server hundreds of miles away, translating your messy speech to text, analyzing your intent, executing a smart home command, generating an audio response, and beaming it back to your house, happens in less than 2 seconds. It is a massive triumph of modern internet speeds, advanced hardware, and artificial intelligence working together in perfect, seamless harmony. And once the command is finished, the connection to the cloud is instantly severed, the lights turn off, and the speaker goes right back into its safe amnesiac state, waiting patiently for the next time you say the magic word. So you can relax knowing there is not a tiny person inside the cylinder taking notes on your private life, but rather a brilliantly engineered system of local memory and cloud computing designed to make your daily routine just a little bit easier and far more futuristic. If this simple breakdown helped you finally understand your smart home gadgets and brought you some peace of mind, hit that subscribe button, give this video a quick thumbs up, and let me know in the comments below which wake word you use the most in your house. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.